welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Temple's offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. That won't surprise me.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Temple lining up to punt it away.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Come on.
He got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Garbage.
Money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Dude, you got to catch the ball.
Didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. On the move at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert early.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the quick pass. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it, and he's able to break it up for an incompletion.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory.
Come on.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, and they make it pay off.
Are you kidding me?
On 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is just trying to get the run game going here,
Hit with
backed
safety.
up, just to give themselves an opportunity to operate, but they're not physical enough up front. That running back, lucky that wasn't a safety, going down at the 1-yard line.
Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. He'll do it himself. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Here's a hit.
Come on.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Working the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a...
There he goes! A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control. And you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners. And you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Goes to the option. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. Made a defender miss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Come on.
New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field.
Turning it on. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Takes the easy completion. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. This time he's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. So So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gets it out fast. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Temple lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After run, now throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A fortuitous penalty here. The defense had stopped them, but this offense, thanks to the flag, will have a fresh set of downs. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Back to throw, it's Denson. The quick out. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. And you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to fire.
What are you doing?
Incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. They just keep firing. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. That's caught. It's Joyner. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State with that trip to the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Temple lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Denson. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. This drive will open from the 15. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. They make to stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After the big first down sack, it's second down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Dropping back, it's Denson. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing sick.
Oh, that's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
To the air on first down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking. and they can just run the football up multiple possessions, they're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Now on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The give on the option. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Kennesaw State right back to work. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Great job by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright, because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Hines is way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Trevino.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, Matt, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Working that left side. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense finds and stands on the result of the play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, he's